Welcome to another Boostly training video. My name is Mark Simpson. I'm the founder of Boost Hospitality, or Boostly for short. And in this video, we are going to talk about the 5 stages of the booking process. So the booking process is every stage that a potential guest goes through before booking a hotel room or a holiday cottage, an Airbnb, or basically a few days away, a week away, a couple of weeks away. I'm going to show you from stage 1 all the way through to stage 5 and how you can influence their decision making by making sure that you are visible everywhere, everything is easy, and things that you can be doing a little bit differently now. So I'm going to split it, like I said, into 5 stages. Now those 5 stages is plan, research, decide, booking, and buyer's remorse. Now if you want to go back on any of these points, you can go to boostly.co.uk/blog, and there's its own section for the booking process, which you can find right here. So everything is written down, so you can go back on everything that I'm going to explain to you today, get it in more detail, and you can go from there. But first and foremost, we're going to go on to stage number 1, which is plan. So this is where a potential guest, will start their search. So the question I have is that where do most people go? And the answer is Google. The exception to this rule is if a person already knows of you or knows of a website that they're going to directly go to. If anybody is up to date on Google Analytics, they'll see this in your stats because it'll say direct. So that could be basically somebody going, right, I know that I want to go to here. So that would be a direct. So the plan stage is not somebody who would go directly to here because they know about the property. The plan stage is somebody who's right at the very start, who has an idea of a town or a city that they want to go to, i.e. York, but they are trying to find the place. So as you can see, you do, and this is the most popular search term, for example, hotels in or places to stay in, insert town or name. So I've done a very vague opening search for hotels in York. So as you can see that 1, 2, 3, the 4 3 out of the 4 properties that come up are online travel agents, meta search websites, and they're paying Google a lot of money. As we all know, people don't like to scroll. So you're not going to see many people doing this, scrolling. They're not going to go out of their way to look directly for an individual property because, like I said, if they have an individual property in mind, they'll just go directly to their site. So what can you do? So basically, this is somebody who is searching here. What can you do to make sure that you are giving yourself a chance to be clicked on? Quite simply, make sure that you have got at least a basic listing on these websites, Trivago, Booking.com, TripAdvisor. Make sure that you've got a Google business page, just like these have got here. And again, in the natural search results, so this is basically people who haven't paid money, but they've got what's called search engine optimization, is places like the Grange and Trivago. These guys will be spending so much money. Now all of these properties are big properties. They're not your small to medium independently owned family run businesses. These are guys with big budgets and big money. So if they're in here, for example the Grange in York, it's because they've spent a lot of money to get in there. So my advice for the first stage, for plan, make sure that you are being seen everywhere and make sure you're doing everything that you can to be seen everywhere. Now, for example, the people who may have more of a vague idea, but they've got a specific need in mind. So for example, they may be looking for disabled holiday accommodation, so for properties that are really catered for less abled people. It could be somebody who's taken a pet with them and they want to have pet friendly accommodation. If you want to appear for these results, these are what's called long tail keywords. And this is a great way of getting onto the first page of Google, is by targeting these searches. So for example, with the granary, our unique selling point is that it's a farm stay accommodation. So we made sure that when we worked with our website designer, is that we got farm stay Yorkshire, farm stay Scarborough, make sure that it was mentioned in the key locations on our website. So I'm going to show you a quick example of pet friendly hotels in Scarborough. So when somebody does this Google search, and it is done quite a lot, you can see here that the properties that are coming up, pet friendly hotels, TripAdvisor, Lodging World, etc, 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 but Ox Pasture Hotel, they've made sure that they've got mentions in the key places of pet dog friendly hotel, so it comes up on the first page of Google. Again, obviously all the OTAs are here, and then we've got places like the Rosedene, the Delmont and the Clifton, which are all in here. So you just got to make sure that it's mentioned. So this could have been mentioned in a review. As you can see here, the reviews are there. It could have been mentioned in the description, but just make sure that whatever your unique selling point, whether it's being pet friendly, disabled holiday accommodation, farm stay, sea views, etc, etc, you get it on your website and then you'll get seen. So the trick is to be everywhere, and that's what you're doing right now. You're making sure that your website is set up correctly. Make sure it's got the right wording in it for attracting the people that want to stay with you. And you're also making sure that you're on all of these listing sites. So my advice would be, think about what your unique selling point is for your property. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you haven't got a niche, think of one. Try and the reason why small bed and breakfasts or small hotels work is because you offer something a little bit different than just your standard faceless organizations like Travelodge and Premier Inn, why people don't go and stay there. So whether you offer like a really good breakfast, you could put amazing properties with amazing breakfast, which is like a key thing at this present moment in time, or it could be that you've got 4-poster beds, or you've got an amazing bathroom, or you have a phenomenal sort of customer experience. Whatever that may be, make sure you get it across, because there are people searching. Now, if you're stuck and you don't know what people are searching for on Google, there's amazing tools out there where you can do the research. If you basically go onto Google right now and just type in Google keyword planner, etc., and then you can sort of see how many people every month are searching for what you think your key unique selling point is on a monthly basis. And if you think that there's a high amount of people are searching for that, even if it's just 500 or 700 people searching for your unique selling point, that's potentially 500 customers, because it's more of a niche. So first stage, number one plan, is make sure that you are being seen everywhere.